Top of it, top of it, top of it. It's your boy, Coach One Stack at it again, man. We dropping these hits, y'all. Hey, man, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, man, and hit that notification bell. Let's get some likes on these videos and get these numbers up. You dig? So, hey, man, this is how, karma gets you. And sometimes, man, everything that look good ain't good. You dig? And when you do stuff with malice in your heart, sometimes it comes back to bite you, like your boy Diddy. Diddy's own words are costing him $100 million. And what you mean by that, Coach One Stack? I like to get straight to it in my video, so stick to the end because I got something to show you. See, when Diddy got his charges and was just only convicted of the Mann Act, the first thing he did was put out a $100 million lawsuit, right? He put that $100 million lawsuit out against people like NBC and other people, thinking he gonna recoup some of that money, that he lost during this trial. But stay with me, people. The reason why he's trying to recoup some of that money for his trial is because that's what it is going to cost him for a pardon, a presidential pardon from Trump. And so now, we have Jonathan Hay. And if you don't know who Jonathan Hay is, people, I've made a few videos about him. He's a producer, and he used to be one of Rihanna's publicists for quite some time. And he has just brought forth a sexual assault allegation, criminal allegation, and civil against Diddy in the state. Now, keep this in mind, in LA County. So that means the state is investigating this. So work with me here. So now that Jonathan Hay has brought this allegation against him and the LA Sheriff's Department is investigating this, guess what? That pardon will do Diddy no good, even if he was to get it, because he's too broke to afford it right now anyway, because he didn't get that $100 million and his kids are running through his money. So you got to remember, the president can only pardon you on a federal level. Only on a federal level. So even if he did spend $100 million, it will just be gone. Because when he gets convicted of these state charges for sexual assault against Jonathan Hay, that's a state charge, which means he's going to have to go to a separate penitentiary where they got choices now. When you catch two cases like that, they could run them back to back. They could be concurrent. I have known people to go do their federal time first, then go to the state, or sometimes go to the state, then go do the fed time. But in Diddy's case, man, they stepping on his neck. They not giving him no air to breathe. He convicted of this, and I have to tell you, when it comes to a man, as I told you, when it comes to a man accusing you of some sexual assault allegations, they take that a bit more seriously because men don't come out and say these things. And now LA County's doing it. And if you don't know what he's accused of, let me tell you again. He was accused of taking one of Biggie Small's shirts that was going to get donated to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And as he was watching some explicit movies on his phone, he was under the shirt pleasuring himself in front of Jonathan Hay and told Jonathan Hay, hey, come over here and finish me off. And when Jonathan Hay wouldn't, he finished himself off, splash all over one of Biggie Small, the late great Biggie Small t-shirt, and threw the t-shirt on Jonathan Hay's shoulder and said, hey, he said, long live Biggie. And then there was the incident when Jonathan Hay was invited back to Santa Monica to a Revolt house and blindfolded by Diddy's bodyguards. And Jonathan Hay could see out of the bottom of his blindfold. And Diddy walked up, calling him a hater, calling him a snitch, and all sorts of things like that. And Jonathan Hay claims that Diddy forced his eggplant inside of his mouth and grabbed him by the back of his hair and was degrading him as he had the eggplant there until Diddy finished off. And that's what Jonathan Hay is suing Diddy in LA County for. So see, that makes it all bad for Diddy. The pardon makes no sense. And he's not even going to be able to get that $100 million lawsuit. They kicked that out. But see, my thing is, before I show you this video, what about the kids? There are over 25 kids still connected to this Diddy trial that are represented by Attorney Busby down in Texas. Nobody's speaking about what happened to the kids. I'm more interested in what happened to the kids, y'all. Or if you're more, guys, if you're more interested in what's going on with the victim, the kids that have been victim of Diddy, drop that in the comments below, y'all. But until then, let me show y'all this video. Let me show you a little video.
How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if your name is Sean Diddy Combs, things have gone from bad to worse. It looks like that $100 million lawsuit, the lawsuit you thought that was going to get all the money back that you spent on those lawyers, the lawsuit that you needed to go through in order to, according to the streets, get the rest of the money that the Trump administration wants to pardon you. Guess what? It looks like that $100 million ain't happening. And it looks like NBC News said you got to go play with your mama because I'm not the 1, 2, 3, or 4. You guys, what am I talking about? If you guys don't know, Diddy, when he was cleared for the RICO and the sex trafficking, if you remember, and I am old enough to remember, Diddy then came out swinging and sued everybody, all right? And he even sued NBC, right? And he vowed to start with NBC, and then he was going to move down to everybody else on the list. He sued NBC for $100 million. Now, when that happened, I said, boy, you must be out your mind. I know your lawyers like to bully the little people that sue you because you were outclassed. You have a whole media PR team. You have a bunch of broke A ninjas defending everything you do. I said, I see why you think you can bully little people into silence, but you're going up against a mega corporation, one that got more money than you ever had, and you think you're going to get $100 million from them. Now, people said the reason why he won that $100 million, that's why he lawyered up with 9 lawyers. That's why he was blowing through money. Because don't forget, a lot of people and the sources that are out there said, and I think a lot of articles said that Diddy was furious because his team had told him from the beginning, don't worry, you're not walking away. Don't worry, you're not going to serve any time. And by the 3rd time my bail got denied, I would have started looking at them like, are you sure I shouldn't worry? Because, been here for a minute, right? But they were telling him, don't worry, you're going to get off. Don't worry, it's going to be time served. Don't worry. Once we get you off, you can go back and sue the U.S. government for the raid. Because don't forget, Diddy was so upset the way that raid happened. He said, this is an abomination. You have my children in handcuffs. I said, well.
Are you overwhelmed by your payday loan debt? Have you taken out
It's a shame, man. It's really a shame.
A lot worse was to come. They had to sit in court and listen to the way their dad liked to be butt naked with burqas in the background, diddling, even though maybe they already knew that about their dad. I'm just saying. He said he was high for 15 years or 25 years. This is the first time he's been sober. People that are high off their own supply, they do weird things. Weird, creepy things. You know, they don't have boundaries. So anyway, back to Diddy, right? So Diddy, he lawyered up with 9 lawyers, and he was blowing through money. Now, here's the thing. Diddy has assets. He has homes. He has a jet. He has cars. But when it comes to liquid cash, which is the most important thing when you have to pay your legal team, when it comes to liquid cash, he was a little bit struggling. All of his friends didn't really want to loan him money because there would have been, since he was under investigation for the RICO and stuff, they would have had to go on record as the fact of what they were doing with the friends, with this, with that. The point of the matter is he found himself rich but cash poor. He still paid his lawyers out of it. However, this lawsuit...
Rich but cash poor, as I said. See, as I explained to you, hey, man, we're just average people. We're not rich. We're not part of the 1%. I know I'm not. You know, when you see these rich people, man, stop letting them be your idol because they have assets. Guys, I can show you how to get an asset. You know, it's easy to have an asset. You know, this could be an asset. Just these rich people don't have liquid cash, and Diddy has lost $100 million trying to get this pardon, and with his legal team that he thought he was going to recoup, but it don't matter anyway, because due to this state case, I hope you guys understood that, due to this state case, even if he was to get a pardon, it wouldn't matter because he still will be convicted in state court. Can you dig it? But I don't like to talk too long. I just like to get straight to the point, give you the facts, how I see them, man, and get on. But other than that, man, hey, guys, if you like the video, Hit the like button, share the content. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We on our way to 50K, man, then on our way to 100. I like it because you guys participate, and you know the rest, guys. Be blessed, never stress. Make sure you get all the rest and never get finesse, and stay out of trouble like Diddy should have. Church.